Hey there, Avinash here. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your email inbox to ensure that the emails which you send always land in the inbox of the recipients and not the spam folders or the promotions or any of the other categories. It's very important because if you are sending cold emails, you want to ensure that your emails are read by the prospect, and and that directly dwindles down to your overall response rate. And so today I'm going to show you how to set up three authentication protocols used for email authentication, namely SPF, DKIM, and DMARC. All the three are set up within your domain registrar, that is GoDaddy or Namecheap, wherever you have registered your domain. And it's fairly simple and takes just 10 minutes of your time to set up. And after that, your emails will land in the inbox. So let me show you how to go about it. So the first thing we need to do is to set up SPF. SPF record is something which is very important to your emails configuration, and it's very easy to set up. All you need to do is to go to your domain registrar, which is maybe GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever you bought your domain from, and that's where you will be setting up your SPF setup. So I've already got my domain registrar loaded here. It's Namecheap, so I'm going to go to that. I'm going to use one of those. I'm going to go to their manage page. In the DNS, in the DNS page, you will need to add a text record to verify your right. So you're going to add a new record. It's a text record, and the value is D is equal to SPF1 space include SPF.google.com ampersand all. So, and you're gonna leave the host empty or marked as at, which is the root domain, and save changes. And that's your SPF record. This will ensure that your email address, whenever it sends an email out, is verified as per your domain. Next up, we've got to do the DKIM authentication. It's another authentication key to ensure that there's no confusion in who's actually sending this email. So DKIM is also simple. If you have a Gsuite account, it's very simple. All you gotta do is go to your admin account or the admin console in Gsuite. And so easily I just search for DKIM here, and as you can see, DKIM authentication is up here. Okay, so right now the status is not authenticated email, so you need to generate a new record here, and this and generate. So copy this, both of it, to your DNS again, which is Namecheap. Add new record, which is text record. Here is a value, and you can go back there and yeah, to copy the text record name. Is that also here? Here. So that's also here. And then we press start authentication. It takes about 48 hours or so, but rest assured that it will be done. This is all that you will do. And now, finally, we've got something called the DMARC. The DMARC setup is a bit more different. Let me get to that now. So for the DMARC record, what I'm going to do is to make it the step a bit more easier. I'm going to go to a DMARC record generator. There are many online available. I use something called the MX Toolbox. The MX Toolbox is amazing. If you send a lot of emails and you want to constantly check the health of your domain and your inbox, if you're landing in spam or if you're marked in any blacklist. So MX Toolbox is amazing for that. So they've got another one of those functions called DMARC record generator. So we're going to do that right now. So I've got my domain pasted here. So it is going to check if there's a DMARC record live right now. So clearly there is nothing live right now, and it shows me a suggested record here. Very easy. All you got to do is just paste this again in our main cheap DNS, which is right here. Text record. Yes. copy the value, and that's it. Or else, if you are not going to use their function, you can type your own email address here, so that the emails which come from DMARC reports, or weekly you get DMARC reports, those can be used up here. Okay, so we're going to use this instead. And that's it. So we set up DKIM, DMARC, and SPF. These three are the most important if you are planning to send a lot of cold emails. It will ensure that your emails land in the inbox all the time, unless obviously you're marked as spam by the ones who are receiving those emails, right? Once you've done all that, you can come to mxtoolbox.com and check if your website or your domain is actually ready. So keep it in mind that it takes a couple of hours sometimes to get the SPF and all these records running. So we may or may not have it working right now. But yeah, so like you can see, no DMARC record found, but SPF and DKIM seems to be fine. We're not we are not there in any blacklist. In what are the other errors which we may have? Again, the only error right now is that no DMARC record found. Everything else seems to be fine, and that's great. So now we can be sure that our emails which out of this our inbox will land in the recipient's inbox. So that's about it. It's a 15-minute process, but you need to do this for every single inbox which you are planning to reach out from, and it will ensure that your emails go out. Thanks. Hope you had a help in a good session here.